Hello, welcome to this VCV Rack tutorial. This is what we want to end up with by the end of the tutorial. Um, you want to first download VCV Rack. You go vcvrack.com and you want to download Rack 2. You will be, you want to, first of all, you want to make sure that you have an account. And you make sure that you download it'll have the option to download a PC version or a Mac version. What does it look like once you've downloaded it? It should be in your applications folder, and it looks like this. So essentially, what I like to do is click and drag it and bring it down to your dock here, so you have access to it. Okay, so don't forget and keep this up and open, because you're going to come back to it and you're going to go into the library. So once you have VCV Rack downloaded, and then it becomes an application into your, on your, because once it's a proper application and you can click on it, a template will come up. Close, actually, let me, new. Here's the template. And for now, at least for this tutorial, you ignore this template. And you want to turn it into a polysynth. If you are want to play with this as well, then I might do a separate on how to work with the template. But we are actually going to ignore this template, and we will be matching what this looks like. Okay. And this is actually a good trick. I'll have the screenshot there for you, and I will also, you don't even need the screenshot, but I will also, in Cougar Courses, will have this file ready for you to open as well. So week 2, I will have the same VCV Rack poly patch, and you will click on this and download this, and then you will put it on your desktop, put it in a folder, and then how you access that is you simply go to Open, and you go to hit this. This is basically, and you open it, and there it is. All right. However, you will need to add these different extra modules. A VCV, that VCV Rack comes with all of these modules called VCV, that brand. But that's the only brand that this comes with the initial download. So we are going to make, again, this template look like that. So let's do that then. I want, the only thing I want left over from the template is MIDI CV, VCO, VCF, VCA, ADSR, and then we want to switch the audio out to audio 8. All right, so we're going to do that now. I don't need notes. Hit delete. Maybe I don't need scope for now. That'll be another day. I'll add that. Hit delete. I don't want this. I want a different audio. Hit delete. All right. What do I got? So I want the ADSR. I'm going to bring this up here. VCV, VCA. Let's make it kind of neat. Bring this over here. All right? So I have the VCO, VCF, VCA, ADSR. Ignore this because this is an extra module. It's not a VCV rack one. All right. Get all these out of here. We don't want any of these. I don't even like this mixer. I don't want that. I don't want this. And we'll leave this in here for now. All right. So what do we want next? We do want a VCV brand audio thing, so we have that. We have access to that. So what I do is I left control click audio. And the brand is VCV. And I see it's audio 8. And there it is. It's right there. Okay. Now what else do I need? What is not in the library? There's plenty of brands that are in the library. And I'm going to go from left to right. I'm going to get this one, then this one, and then the delay, the reverb, and then the recorder. So I'm going to go to left to right. All right? And I'm not going to worry about connecting anything right now. In fact, I just take this off and start from scratch. Okay, so this means that, again, the screenshot will be available for you in the Cougar courses in week 2 or 3. I'll let you know. Here I am in the library. The first thing I want is something called, the brand is Bogue Audio, or Bog Audio, and it's a unison. But you don't worry about searching because you want to subscribe to all of Bogue Audio. You just hit subscribe and it'll be there waiting for you to download in your regular VCV rack. There's the VCV rack application, which is this, and then there's the VCV rack website, which connects the two together. Okay, so we've hit Bogue Audio, but just for kicks, we're gonna look at what we're gonna get. Unison. All right. And there it is. Bogue Audio Unison. All right. We've clicked on subscribe and we stay here. We stay in the library until we have everything subscribed that we want. The next thing we want is this 8-channel a mixer by MindMeld Mix Master. The brand is MindMeld, so we want this. All right, let's get this out. Erase that. MindMeld. Right? Mixer. They mostly deal with mixers anyhow, but let's just hit mixers. And they have the best mixer, and the first mixer that pops up, their most popular one, is 8-track stereo mixer called Mixmaster Junior. All right, but you want to just subscribe to it. Okay? All right, you subscribe to it, so you're ready to get this. This is a delay by Allright. It's called the Cronenberg delay by Allright, and that, again, the same process. We go to Allright devices. We go to delay, just for kicks. And then, but again, we just subscribe to it. But there it is. This is what it looks like, and that's what we want. Same thing, Valley, Plateau. This is a reverb unit. So we go to Valley, and we go to reverb, and I'll show you what it looks like. It's called Plateau. So there it is. But again, you just click on and you click subscribe. I'm already subscribed to it, so I don't have to. Last but not least is the InSynth Recorder 2 module. The InSynth Recorder 2 module is, there it is, InSynthy, and recorder, look, this is the best, and there it is right here, stereo recorder, so right there, but you want to subscribe. Now let me show you something that, yeah, maybe I don't have Prism. Do I have Prism? Hold on, nope. Let's see, per software. Okay, so, oh, no, I have Pure Software. Hold on, I'll show you something that I don't have. Scanner Darkly. Add. Simple. There it is. I've added or subscribed to it. Now I can get Scanner Darkly. All right, so everything has been updated. Everything is, all the little brands you have access to all of this, but how do you bring it in? And that's what we're going to do now. All right. Uh-oh. I need collection 1 updated. So I go hit update all. So you've got to go into the VCV rack and update all. Before I do anything, though, and I should have done this already, I want to rename this. I want to say save as, mono poly. I'm on 3. It's like my 3rd attempt. It's in the usual spot for me, but it could be somewhere else for you. Library has a red dot. I have to update all. I have to close and get out of it, and I have to come back to it. Coming back to it. All right. Close. It should pop back up from the previous patch. If you want to start all over and hit new and have the template, totally could do that. So right now, though, we're creating this polysynth. I want to do, again, like I did it, on one step at a time. I want to bring it in one step at a time, and I don't necessarily want to connect all the cables. I want to get all the modules in first, and I will start here. It's a left-click control, and I need to look for the brand, and this brand is called Vogue Audio, and you want to write Unison. And there it is. It's right in there. Looks like it'd be nested. That's perfect. What else is here? Okay. Between the, this goes way to the right. We need to bring the mixer in. It's called MindMeld Mixer. All right. MindMeld Mixer. Delete. MindMeld brand. Most of these are mixers, but just for, well, I can see it right here. So I'm going to grab this one. It's an 8-track stereo mixer with 2 group buses, and that's what I want. And let me bring it in here. Let me make some space for it. Right there. Okay. I like delay and reverb. Reverb. Oops. This is by the brand All Right. Hold on. hold on. All brands. Delay. There it is. But if you were to look for it this way, it's probably easier to do that. I got the brand All Right Devices, and I looked at delay. I click on it, and there it is. Okay, what's next? The Plateau Valley reverb. It's Valley is the name of the brand. I can see it right here, but again, just a Plateau. Okay, there you go. Now I also need the NSynth Master Recorder 2. NSynth Master Recorder 2. Let's make this down here. NSynth Recorder. And here it is right here. I can see the little 2 next to it. I can also, so there it is. All right. I'm going to connect them all, and I'm going to do it again left and right. But before I do that, might as well do the MIDI CV and make sure that the computer keyboard mouse is on and the QWERTY keyboard US is on. That's the default, so it's on. All right. What goes first? The V-Oct, the voltage goes here. The V-Oct goes here. And that's basically when you hit a key, that's what triggers the voltage of the key. Basically, it's like voltage from your key that triggers this. So I want actually, you know what? I'm just going to go connect it, and then maybe next week or the following week, I'll tell you exactly how everything works. Gate goes into gate. And then this, see? Okay. Let's see if I can figure out a better way to maybe do this over here. All right. And match it up that way. So, what about this one right here? Where does this go? This goes into... Oh, I'm missing something. So I always make mistakes. I'm not perfect by any means, and this is actually a good lesson. I'm missing the VCO, which is the oscillator, voltage control oscillator. All right. That brand is what it comes with initially, and the VCO, it has a few of them, but I see this one right here is what it is. It's just the basic VCO. It sounds wonderful. And there it is. All right. So this is a voltage control oscillator. The oscillator is one of the main generators of sound. Almost everything else in here is shaping the sound. This is where the main sound engine comes from. Pretty much everything else essentially just shapes it. Okay? What we have here is, again, this is going to here. Oh no, why does it do that? Oh, I see. It's frustrating. Alright, how about if I go like that? I need two computers. Usually I have two computer screens, and that's what I do. And then the gate seems to go all the way over to ADSR. So gate goes all the way to envelope. Hold on. Oh, I see. It goes to that. This goes to this. Retrigger is making sure that it retriggers the ADSR, otherwise it could just keep droning. Again, you don't know have to know what everything is. This is a sawtooth wave, and the sawtooth goes to the VCV. And then I want this. Okay, we don't have an LFO, so this is what, take that out. I love LFOs, and that shapes the sound as well, but right now we're just ignoring that. All right. We have VCF going to this. Nope, to this one. Okay, again, we're going left to right, making sure everything is taken care of. That one's taken care of, that one's taken care of. All three of these. Oh, we missed one. The gate goes into this gate. All right. Okay. And this is the one final source of sound that goes into the mixer. So all of this would make a sound if we played it, but we are adding effects to it, and then we're going to be wanting to record it. So I won't go into what all of this means yet, but what you do with modular synthesizers is that you have a sound source, and you shape it. You reduce it, you expand it. This is an ADSR. The attack, if you want a quick where note hits right away, or if you want the note to fade into, then you bring the attack so it's slower. So there's all sorts of things. This is, again, my favorite way of shaping a sound. And this is a VCF. It's a voltage-controlled filter. Essentially, I put the saw sound. You could play with, like, put the triangle sound in, or the, anyhow, the square sound. And basically, this cuts off or opens up a lower frequency, basically. And there's also a high frequency VCF as well. But basically, you play around with this, and you play around the sound. So we, again, won't get too deeply into it. Before I forget, we turn this into a polysynth by taking this and moving it, not detuned, moving this and adding, and check this out. You see how it's a solid kind of color? Well, you turn it into poly, and it becomes a little thicker. So, oh my gosh. See how it becomes thicker, and that means it's poly. All right. We still have plenty to do. This is where we take the out of this and put the right into the right input of that. We put the input into that. We put the left into this, the right into this. And this is where it gets a tiny bit tricky. Oops, wrong one. Because you want to record it. Normally, you would just take this and bring it into this. And see how it clicks in? That's awesome. You don't. You go a little bit of a route. And then you take these monitors and you put it in like this. And again, there will be a screenshot of this. All right. Now, you still have to make sure that, let's see, I don't know if it'll work if I take the headphones off, but I pulled the headphones out. Normally you want to have the headphones in and that'll pop up there, but here, I'll see if that works. It might not work because I have to check to make sure, but way too loud. Let's bring it down. Very much works. I'm hitting Z. Sounds pretty good. Sounds very full. Now you're ready to record. All I'm hitting is keys Z, C, B, and M. And that's all you can hit is only 4 chords, and that's plenty to get a 4 notes. It's plenty. I'm going to hit start. I like renaming these to put audio, and I save it. And I'm going to hit. There we go. Awesome, huh? Okay, hit stop. You can find that file that we'll get into that in a little bit and import that into Audacity, and then you have a track. All right. Now, you don't like all that delay. You simply bring that down here. See, it's dry wet, and you hit it towards the dry area, and you can bring it down pretty lower so it's less delay. Even less. Or even less, take it all out. There's no delay, there's just reverb. Bring down the reverb here. There we go. Just play with it, and hopefully that's all you need to know about this patch. Okay, part 3, if there was a part 1 and part 2, is what if you just want to circumvent all of this, and you want to make sure, it's better if you follow this tutorial and do this because you become familiar with putting in, but I don't know, maybe you're frustrated and you can't figure out what the heck is going on. So you simply go into week 2. I now have that exact patch. Hit Rack Poly patch. You save it. You then you're like, okay, I gotta find that. You save it somewhere where you can find it. You hit open. Hold on. I actually want to save this. Sorry. You hit open. You find it. I don't know where I put it, but you find it. Actually, I could sounds, I put it in sounds, and from mono to poly 3, and there it is. So it should just pop up. Okay, you might have to switch this around, and you might want to have headphones, and you have to add this. This looks like this is the default, but in order to listen to it, you gotta put speakers, or if you have headphones on, you put that on. All right. Email me if you have questions. And that is the end of the tutorial.